Did you know there's a country where selling your own eggs is illegal? Well, there are many countries with strange laws that might leave you scratching your head wondering why. But these unusual regulations reflect the unique cultures, histories, and values of each nation. So get ready for some eye-opening moments as we take you on a tour of 5 countries with the strangest laws you'll ever hear. Welcome back to my channel. Number 5. In Singapore, chewing gum has been banned since 1992. The ban was introduced to keep the street clean as people were littering with gum. But did you know that even possessing gum can result in a fine of up to $100 or a jail term of up to 6 months? However, there is an exception to this rule, as people can still purchase gum in stores and bring it into the country. Despite the ban, Singaporeans have found ways to obtain gum through various means, and many residents have criticized the law as being ineffective and outdated. Some have even started a campaign to lift the ban altogether. But until then, be careful when you visit Singapore and don't make the mistake of bringing gum into the country. In Iceland, it is legal to not pay back your debts. Iceland is known for its breathtaking landscapes and rich culture, but it also has one of the most unique laws in the world. If you find yourself in Iceland and happen to lose all your money, don't worry, because the law is on your side. Under Icelandic law, you are not required to pay back any debts if you become insolvent. This means that if you're unable to pay back your loans, credit cards, or other debts, you won't be taken to court or have your wages garnished. The idea behind this law is to give people a fresh start in life without the burden of their past debts weighing them down. However, this doesn't mean that you can just avoid paying your debts. To qualify for this law, you must prove that you are genuinely unable to pay back what you owe. Your income, expenses, and assets will be assessed to determine whether you are eligible for this exemption. This is a great relief for individuals who have fallen on hard times and are struggling to make ends meet. It gives them the chance to rebuild their lives without the constant stress of debt collectors or creditors breathing down their necks. Number 3. In Denmark, touching someone's hair without their consent is considered a serious offense. This law may seem bizarre and out of place in today's society, but it has its roots in the country's history and culture. Denmark has a long tradition of respecting personal boundaries and privacy, and this law is a reflection of that value. The Danish people take pride in their personal space and do not appreciate it when those boundaries are crossed without their consent. Touching someone's hair is seen as a violation of that personal space and is therefore illegal. The law applies to everyone in Denmark, regardless of their relationship to the person whose hair is being touched. Even family members need to ask permission before touching someone's hair. This law may seem extreme to outsiders, but it is a testament to the Danish people's commitment to personal autonomy and bodily integrity. It is a reminder that we should all respect the personal boundaries of others and never assume that it is okay to touch someone's body without their consent. Number 2. In Finland, you can only take a maximum of 3 showers per week. This law may seem strange and unnecessary, but it actually makes sense when you consider the country's history. Finland is located in a region with cold weather and limited access to hot water. This meant that bathing and showering were not common practices in the country, and people would only do it occasionally. As a result, the Finnish government implemented a law limiting the number of showers each person could take to ensure that everyone had access to this scarce resource. This law remained in place for many years, and even after hot water became more readily available, the shower limit was never lifted. Today, the Finns take pride in their shower culture, and the law has become a part of their identity. It may be difficult for Americans and Europeans to understand why Finns would voluntarily limit their showers, but it is important to remember that every country has its own unique set of traditions and values. What may seem strange to us is perfectly normal to someone else. Number 1. In Bolivia, it's illegal to collect rainwater. This Bolivian law is designed to protect the country's water resources, which are already scarce. The country receives very little rainfall, and water is a precious commodity. The government has implemented strict laws to control water usage and ensure that there is enough water to go around. Collecting rainwater is seen as a waste of this valuable resource and is therefore prohibited. There are severe penalties for those who violate this law, including fines and even jail time. This law may seem extreme to some, but it is necessary to protect Bolivia's fragile ecosystem. The country is home to the world's largest tropical dry forest, and its unique wildlife and plant life depend on the country's limited water resources. By preventing the collection of rainwater, the government is able to ensure that there is enough water to sustain the forests and the species that live there. It is also important to note that this law applies to everyone in Bolivia, regardless of their social status or wealth. The government is committed to protecting its water resources for the benefit of all Bolivians. This means that even wealthy individuals who could afford to pay for water from other sources are not exempt from this law. The government is taking a stand to protect Bolivia's water resources and ensure that they are used responsibly. This law may seem strange to outsiders, but it is a necessary measure to protect Bolivia's fragile ecosystem and the people who live there. Well, that's all for today. These laws may seem strange and amusing to us, but they are an important part of the countries where they are enforced. Each country has its own unique culture and values, and these laws are a reflection of that. Let me know in the comments below which law surprised you the most. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.